My name is Isaiah Barkley. I am from Deltona. I was adopted into a family around 3 months old. And I grew up there. I grew up with 5 brothers, multiple brothers and sisters. And it was kind of rough. And after my dad had a stroke, we stopped going to church for a while. So I got older and I started getting a little knucklehead, started getting in more trouble. And around 15 years old, I went into a group home. And a little bit before that, I was running the streets, smoking weed, drinking liquor, doing parties. After that, went into a group home, and then I spent a couple years there till I turned 18. Got out of that, went on pills, got on more drugs. I got baptized into a Methodist church. Then after that, went in pills, got on more drugs. And then one day while I was on 7 pills, I made my mind up to follow Christ. And ever since that day, I've been trying to follow Christ and seek Christ. And then I went to West Crowd one day and I met Josh from this church, and he invited me. He was like, hey, I know you've been I know you've been turning your life around, getting in church and stuff like that. So you should visit my church, just like that. And I visited one Wednesday night here, and then they started praying. And I was like, this is crazy. I thought it was insane, but I liked it though. It drew me in. It was just powerful. Something grabbed a hold of me that day, and I never stopped coming here. If you walk into an apostolic Pentecostal church, please be ready to be sweaty. I felt something here I never felt before in my life. What kept me was their prayer, because I was very intense about prayer. Because I was so intense because I had a spiritual encounter while I was on drugs. And so that's what had me so hungry and thirsty, because I knew that the devil was real. Even if I really didn't fully believe if God was real, I knew the devil was real. When I first got here, I met Fred. I started going over Fred's house. Everybody knows Fred's an extrovert, and so I started hanging out with Fred. And Fred had a big part of drawing me in too. Fred played a big part in my life, and he's been giving me Bible study since I first got here. So, and after a while, I started hanging out with Derek. I started hanging out with different members. Them being transparent, we had talks. They told me they struggled. I can relate to that. I struggled. The Bible studies were amazing. The discipleship was very amazing. They were consistent, and they played a huge part because I needed that. Let someone give you a Bible study. Don't come in and think like, well, this is a charismatic church. This is foolishness. This is out of order. Let someone show you why they do what they do. Go make disciples.